Hello everybody out there and welcome to another episode of the ToniSport Newsfeed. Today we have another little tech tip for you. As the indoor season is now about to get more serious with the first big events already held on carpet, we just want to give you some information about the Volante indoor tires and the new MR33 version 4 tire additive and how you can fine-tune the handling of your car with the timing of your additive on the tires. But first of all, take a look at the tire. The new Volante carpet tire has a little less gap between the insert and the rubber, so the tire feels a little bit harder than we had it in the last season. But as it was before, we have a center stage here on the tire, which can be removed easily by a tool like that. You can simply cut that middle section away, or you also can go out on the racetrack and burn that middle section away in the first battery pack when you are breaking in your tires. This is also not a big disadvantage in my opinion. That's it for the tire. When you use your tire additive, this is something really special, and sometimes people they don't pay enough attention to the treatment of the tires with the additive. When you're on the racetrack and you maybe have low traction on carpet because the event is just about to start and there's not a lot of grip out there, then you should take a longer additive time, 20 minutes, 15 minutes. You can use the additive and maybe you can use it twice before the heat to get the maximum grip out of your tires with a longer additive time. This will be good when there is low traction out there, but when the traction is going up through the entire event and the track gets even more sticky and sticky, the cars sometimes tend to traction roll, or you will have the feeling that the car will break more down in the corners because of the traction. Traction always breaks the cars a little bit, slows the cars down. And then you can start to change your tire preparation. When the traction goes up, it's really good to use the tire additive for a shorter time. So maybe only 10 minutes all around or 8 minutes all around. You can take a huge influence of your handling of the car and of the consistency of the car during the run with your tire treatment. So sometimes it's like people getting having more problems when the traction goes up with the handling of their car. The car is more aggressive to drive, it's edgy, it's tending to traction roll when you are always, sometimes only a little bit on the curb, the car traction rolls. And you then have the opportunity to use the additive in a different way. Sometimes I only use the additive maybe 5 or 8 minutes in the rear, and only 2 or 3 minutes then in the front. So different additive time from front and rear tires. And this also will help to get a smoother feeling for the car, not that edgy feeling on the track. And you can sometimes get that little benefit out of your car, and you will have a better feeling with your car because it's easier to drive when you change the timing of your additive front and rear. But that's all depending on the traction on the racetrack out there, and you have to get a feeling for that during testing. And I think when you try to test that a lot of times and you get good knowledge about your race car and what the tires will do when you change your additive timing on them, this can help you, of course, and for sure, on a big event to be competitive during the race day. Yeah, that's all we can say. Play a little bit around with tire and additive, and also with the tire cleaning. You can clean them with the tire additive, but indoors the most of the guys, they use the brake cleaner to get the tires as clean as possible for the new additive for the next run. That's it for our tech tip of today. A little bit of tips for your indoor tire preparation. Goodbye everybody, and always keep in mind, race with ToniSport, you will never race alone.